Hey, I didn't expect a compact system to actually transform my living room sound the way the Yamaha SR-C30A did, but the first time I hit play, I knew my old TV speakers were holding everything back. Before you go any further, check the current price and stock. Something this capable at the right price point doesn't stick around forever. If you're the kind of person who notices when dialogue feels muffled, when explosions lack impact, or when music feels thin and lifeless, you already know you've outgrown good enough audio. I was there too, cranking volume, leaning forward, chasing clarity that never showed. The moment I fired this up with the wireless subwoofer, everything changed. It wasn't just louder, it was real. Once you feel bass that you hear and feel, and clarity that actually brings out details you missed before, anything weaker just feels like compromise you shouldn't have put up with. Picture real life with it. You sit down for a show and voices suddenly sit where they should. Clear, crisp, effortless. You throw on a playlist while you're cleaning or cooking and music finally feels alive, not just background noise. Even movies that you've seen a dozen times feel new again because the sound actually has dimension and presence. And don't wait for some random price dip or stock fluctuation to decide. When a setup this complete shows up at a compelling price, you want to lock it in before someone else does. Maybe you're thinking a compact soundbar can't really make that big a difference. The instant you hear real low end from that wireless subwoofer, and crisp highs that don't distort at higher volumes, that doubt melts away. That's loss aversion in action. Every time you glance at a lesser option, you come right back here because this just feels right, not like a band-aid fix. Here's the piece most people don't talk about until later. Once you have sound that makes sense in space, you stop fighting with volume buttons and settings. Music feels full, movies feel dynamic, and you actually relax into what you're watching instead of chasing clarity. You hear dialogue without strain, you feel bass without boominess, you enjoy sound that fills space, you trust audio without tweaking, you relax into every scene. It's not the most powerful system out there, it won't replace full tower speakers, but eventually, you stop scrolling specs and go with the system that actually delivers because everything weaker just feels like settling. Check the price and availability now and make the move. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and quietly regret later.